comes to us from Deltona, Florida. This video has been edited for time only. All original, unedited, uncut video is still safely stored away. The story you're about to hear is one of city management and elected representatives abusing their power and using law enforcement to silence those who would bring the truth to light.
What started all this is I found out the caterer's license was delinquent through the DBPR. I checked it online and it showed that it was active, delinquent/active. You cannot operate according to the DBPR's website while you're delinquent/active. What it basically means is your license is now delinquent, but at one point it was active, and the DBPR states on their website you cannot operate while your license is in a delinquent status. So I went down to the center for Mother's Day brunch, which was May 13th, 2018. I walked in there, I purchased a ticket. Here's my wristband. Jane Shang actually put on my wristband and accepted my money and gave me a receipt. Walked around the center. It's a beautiful center. I went in the back area where the caterer was working in the kitchen for the center of Deltona, and the kitchen at that point had what the DBPR stated on their website. When you looked at it, when you put in search for the organization, I put in City of Deltona. It showed that they had an active liquor license, but the kitchen had an application in progress. Till this date, today is the 13th of June, the kitchen still has an application in progress for use of that kitchen. There was no signs posted in the hallway portion of it for the corridor. Only where the kitchen, there was bifolding doors that swung in and out that said employees only. I did not go in there, or I did not go past those doors. All I did was film the people working in the kitchen from that point. Nothing says I can't walk back here. And 6. I noticed when I was looking around, I did not see any licenses or anything being displayed on any walls for the liquor license, the caterer, or for that kitchen. So I went up to Jane Shang and I filmed her and I asked her if she could produce those licenses by law. Hi, back here again with Jane Shang. I just want to say that I think the center looks wonderful. It's the first time I've ever been in here. One thing I would like to know, by Florida statutes, the caterer is supposed to display their license, insurance, and all their business certificates. Can you show me where that board is and where it's being displayed?
Thank you for the info. We'll look into it, if you don't mind.
No. I'm asking, and I'm also asking for a copy of their current health inspection by law. Can you produce that or send me where it's being displayed at this time?
We will produce it later, but not now.
You don't have it now. Is it being displayed anywhere for the people or the general public to be able to be seen?
Yeah, but it's still, if we pop it in and pop it out.
Is the license being displayed for their catering business, their insurance, workers' comp, is it being displayed anywhere in this center? As a citizen and as a paying customer, I would like to inspect it. By law, Florida statutes, it's supposed to be displayed. Can you show me where this is, Mrs. Shea?
Okay. We'll address that later. Not now.
I'm a paying customer. This is, you're violating the law, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. She has refused. Basically, in any bar or restaurant that you go into, even a bank, they're readily, inconspicuously displayed on a wall or at will. When you ask for them, they are supposed to present them to you. She was unable to present them, and she more or less tried to shove me to go away. Not right now, we'll get to it. I was kind of shocked. I was a little persistent asking her, but I was very nice about it. Once I knew she couldn't give them or show me where they were, I went back into the dining room. I then asked the caterer if she could show me her license for the catering business. Any food safety health reports or anything like that. She said she would, and she'd go get them, but she never came back out. I looked, and by Florida statute, you're supposed to display your license number and insurance and everything in here. I also went in front of Jane Shang, and she wouldn't tell me where it is or could produce it. Can you produce it?
Yeah, can you give me a minute? Let me finish the one.
Okay, because you're supposed to have it on a display board that everybody can see, and if I look for past violations, you're supposed to be able to present them to
Gotcha.
me.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I was waiting for the caterer to come back out and bring out her license to me, and I waited there for about 10 minutes. The next thing I saw was the representative of our district, David Santiago, came out of the hallway, the service hallway, and he approached me. And he was upset that I was filming and what I was doing. And I said I was a paying customer and I had every right to ask for what I was asking for. I'm not asking. I asked of everything as a paying customer. I asked to see a copy of her license. By law, she's supposed to have this stuff displayed.
Mother's Day, by the way.
No, I'm telling you right now. I'm asking Mr. Santiago, one of our guys, and I understand. I then went over and spoke with Heidi Hertzberg, who you know is running for our mayor. She is the assistant vice mayor of Deltona. And I told Heidi, all I'm asking for is to see the licenses, and nobody has produced them. Hi Heidi, I just want to say it's a beautiful center. I'm just taking some stuff for my mom to take a look at because she was sick and couldn't come out today.
Did you have brunch?
I just had coffee. I just wanted to come out and check out the center. I hope I'm not imposing or making you mad, or you can tell me to go away, okay?
I didn't even see you.
I just approached Jane Shang because by state statutes, the caterer is supposed to produce their license, insurance, have a board, just like you operate a business, to be inspected at any time. Jane Shang said she'd get back to me later, could not direct me where it is listed or shown in here for these people to inspect. I even asked the caterer and stood over there for 10 minutes and she wouldn't come back out and produce it.
I don't know what to tell you, Pat.
If you're running a sitting function, and from my understanding, you're supposed to have up-to-date workers' comp, up-to-date state license. You cannot run on a delinquent license, which they did for 40 days. Their license was delinquent on the DBPR website. They're supposed to have up-to-date liability insurance, and I believe also commercial vehicle insurance to come on this property, just like my plumbing van is a commercially licensed vehicle. I'm not seeing that. I did look at the workers' comp website, and her workers' comp has been delinquent since April 2nd of 2018.
I am not familiar with any of them, but I'll be certain to go and take a look at it.
I did call workers' comp, and their system was not updated, unfortunately, for the workers' comp or any of the liability insurance or anything like that. I guess is this a common practice with our caterers?
I have no answer for you. I don't know, because this is the first I've heard about it. So I will be happy.
My question is, we've run what, 8 brunches so far? We should have figured
the number. I've been here for 3.
But we should have figured it out by now.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'll be happy to go on the websites and start checking everything out, because it's a DPPR, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Same with that. They run my license through that too.
Correct.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I'll be happy to go check it out.
Heidi Hertzberg, our vice mayor, during that time when I was speaking to her about it, about the licenses not being displayed, nobody again could produce anything. I told her, and she even agreed that with her cosmetology license for doing hair, that she has to have hers on demand. No, she never asked me to stop filming. Nobody asked me to leave. I was there at the center, I'm going to say, for a good 40, 45, 50 minutes. At that point, I decided to go back to Jane Shang. I was leaving. I didn't want to eat any of the food because I did not know where it was prepared or if it was in a inspected licensed kitchen. All right, Mrs. Shang, I'm going to be leaving. I asked the caterer to present her credentials, and they refused to, and also Mr. Santiago used a disgruntled attitude towards me, the state senator, as well. But I didn't see the license or anything being displayed on this place. You're serving alcohol. You're serving food. You're supposed to display those licenses. If I ask for a copy of your recent health inspection or anything, you're supposed to present. I'm supposed to be able to inspect it by Florida statutes. You get a chance. Let's see if we can get this together. We've only held, 5 to 8 brunches so far? Okay. And again, today's Mother's Day, Sunday the 13th, 2018. And I'm here with Jane Shang. Thank you very much.
Happy Mother's Day.
You too. Nobody ever asked me to leave the premises. Nobody asked me to stop recording. Nobody, even the patrons, didn't understand why I was there or what I was doing. Some people were filming their own kids, taking pictures of their kids. There was other people with their cameras and their phones going. 12 days after the fact of Mother's Day, it was a Thursday, I heard a knock at the door, and I didn't have anybody coming over. I didn't know who it was. I looked through the blind, and it was a sheriff. It was a Volusia County from somebody from the Volusia County Sheriff's Department with a green uniform. I then walked out. I didn't open up the front door. I came out through the garage door. And lo and behold, they tried to trespass me from a government property. And I didn't understand it because, again, nobody told me to leave. The police were never called. Nobody showed up. And this is 12 days after the fact when the Volusia County Sheriff showed up at my house. Okay, I just want to get this on video, and you are Officer...
Deputy Tusky.
Deputy Tusky, and you're with the Volusia County Sheriff's Department.
Yes, ma'am.
And from what you're telling me, I am trespassed, that I cannot go back onto the center's property of Deltona, which I'm a tax-paying citizen, which my tax-paying dollars went to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Have they told you the reason why I was trespassed and I can't go back onto that property?
They did not inform me of that. You'll have to take that up with the city like I told you.
Why would I take it up with the city? You're telling me...
It's the issue that you're having with the city, so you'll have to discuss it with them. All
okay.
I can do is tell you what I'm being told from my sergeant.
Okay. And who's your sergeant's name?
Dan Shivers. I can call my sergeant and have him show up. He probably has more information than I do. If you'd like to know a little bit more about it, that's completely up to you.
Okay.
Would you want him to show up here?
Sure.
Okay.
It was a complaint by the city, supposedly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. When you know more, okay, can you please come back or inform me where we can meet?
Well, I'm still going to issue the citation.
The what citation?
The trespass warning.
What trespass warning? What did I do wrong?
We've been talking about this entire time.
Do you have an administrative warrant for me right now?
I don't need it.
Okay. Well, then I'd appreciate it if you get off my property, sir.
I'm serving a trespass warning right now.
Trespass for what? Why am I being trespassed, and why am I... You can't even tell me what I've done wrong. You're issuing me a citation without telling me what I've done wrong.
It's not a citation. It's a trespass warning.
Well, I'll tell you what. Get your supervisor and then come back, and you can issue that to me, sir.
Well, it'll still be issued. If you want, I'll send you the copy in the mail. That's fine.
That's fine, sir.
This is becoming a huge issue, and I seriously wish I could tell you more. I do not know.
Okay.
I have to do my job, which is...
And I understand. But I'm not under arrest or anything like that right now? Okay. Well, we're done here then, sir.
Okay.
Unless you have an administrative warrant, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. When the Volusia County Sheriff was at my house, I asked him, did I break any laws? Did I, am I under arrest? He couldn't tell me. I was kind of a little flabbergasted because I know that From my understanding, I spoke with Brian Suka. He used to be a commissioner in the city of Deltona, and he called and spoke to them. He was a little bit set back of how they could do this to me, and he didn't understand why either. At one point, the Volusia County Sheriff kind of tried to finagle him and lie to him that this could be done, and he didn't even understand the law itself. It was a case that went all the way to the 11th Circuit Court. It's very sad for what had happened, but since they've done it to me, they can use the Sheriff's Department at will and do it to any of the citizens of Deltona. And one thing, my main goal is to never see this happen again to anyone. Thanks for listening to me, and cheers.
Does this video show that a Florida state representative, the Sheriff's Department, the Vice Mayor and candidate for mayor, the city manager, and the caterer have complete disregard for the law and the safety of the public? I can't say. You be the judge.